Everyone says making friends as an adult is hard. It's not. You're just doing it weird. We treat friendship like a group project, waiting for someone else to start it first. Meanwhile, we scroll through Instagram, see everyone hanging out, and whisper, "Must be nice." People act like finding friends is a whole networking ritual. You need charisma, business cards, and a perfectly timed haha text. You don't. You just need to stop treating people like side quests and start treating them like humans. Because guess what? Making friends isn't rocket science. It's repetition, warmth, and a little courage. You don't need a personality upgrade. You just need to reply to texts. Here's the truth. Making friends isn't about being interesting. It's about being interested. Most people don't lack social skills. They lack social consistency. You meet someone cool, talk twice, and vanish like bad Wi-Fi. Then you sigh. People don't reciprocate. Friendship doesn't die from fights. It dies from silence. It's not built in one deep talk. It's built in 100 small, boring moments. The quick check-ins. The "how was your week?" texts. The memes at 2 a.m. You don't need to find your tribe. You just need to go outside. Friendship is just familiarity over time. That's the secret. You don't need charisma. You need consistency. Here's a framework to follow. Stop overthinking it. You're not auditioning for a reality show. You're just talking to another confused human. Most people are too busy worrying about themselves to judge you. You're both scared of being weird. Congratulations. You already have something in common. We all rehearse lines like, "What do I say? What if they don't like me? What if I sound awkward?" Spoiler, they're thinking the exact same thing. Start simple. "Hey, what's up? I like your shoes. Is this seat taken?" That's it. You've opened the door. Making friends is 90% showing up and speaking up. The other 10%? Not disappearing after. You don't need to be the funniest person in the room. You just need to be present. Making friends isn't hard. You just can't ghost people like bad Wi-Fi. Be curious, not cool. You don't have to impress people. You just have to notice them. Ask questions. Listen. Remember the little details. Those are what make people feel seen. When someone mentions their dog, ask their dog's name. When they say they love coffee, remember their order. When they rant about Mondays, send a meme on Sunday night that says, "Brace yourself, Monday's coming." Cool people are forgettable. Curious people are magnetic. It's not about having the right vibe. It's about creating comfort. People don't need a superhero friend. They need someone who actually listens. People love mirrors, not megaphones. Mirrors make them feel seen. Megaphones make them feel small. So instead of talking at people, reflect with them. If someone shares something, match their energy, not your own story. Them. "I've been so stressed at work." You. "That sounds rough. What's been stressing you out?" Empathy is the new charisma, and it's free. Our consistency over chemistry. Everyone wants that instant click. We just vibed. But real friendship doesn't come from chemistry. It comes from repetition. You won't click with most people immediately. And that's okay. The people you see the most often eventually become your people. You want connection? Build patterns. Go to the same gym class every week. Sit in the same cafe corner. Join the same Friday meetup. Familiarity breeds comfort. Even the barista who sees you daily will start remembering your order. And suddenly that's a small friendship. Consistency is the friendship cheat code. You don't need 10 new people. You need to keep showing up for the same few. And be a mirror, not a megaphone. Let's be honest, most people don't listen. They wait for their turn to talk. But friendship grows when someone feels heard. So be a mirror. If someone shares a win, celebrate it like it's yours. If they share something tough, make space for it. Reflect their world back to them. That's how connection sticks. Don't overthink your responses. Sometimes, "That sounds exciting" is enough. Sometimes, "Wow, that must have sucked" is enough. The goal isn't to fix people. It's to make them feel less alone. Because people remember how you made them feel, not what you said. A follow-up like it's a skill. This is where most people fail. They meet someone cool and never text again. Friendship doesn't fade from lack of chemistry, it fades from lack of follow-up. So send the text. Say, hey, that was fun. Let's grab coffee again sometime. You don't have to wait 3 days like it's dating. You're not wooing, you're bonding. That simple, hey, how have you been, is how friendships grow roots. Follow-up doesn't make you needy. It makes you human. Water your friendships. Check in. Say hi. Show care without keeping score. A simple thinking of you. Text has revived more friendships than grand gestures ever did. If friendship were a plant, follow-up would be the sunlight. Quality over quantity. You don't need 10 close friends. You need 2 real ones. One who checks on you. One who calls you out. Everyone else is background noise. Good friends aren't found. They're built. Built through consistency, kindness, and comfort. Built through, how's your week going, and shared silence. Built through memes, voice notes, and showing up when it counts. See? Making friends isn't hard. You just keep treating it like a social exam. Friendship is easy, but it takes showing up. It's not about being the funniest, most confident, or most outgoing. It's about being consistent, kind, and a little curious. Eat lunch with someone new. Text back faster. Say yes to invites. Because friendship doesn't start with, do you want to be my friend? It starts with a simple, hey, so stop overthinking it. Making friends is actually easy.